Sani has argued that Mrs. Tinubu gained recognition and respect from President Trump through the invitation and claims Trump's invitation to First Lady Remi Tinubu shows U.S. a softened stance on Nigeria. So it was Trump that invited Tinubu's wife. You guys you are twisting narratives. And immediately this happened, the next thing they started talking about obedience. This shame on obedience. That's to tell you that Obi is a real game changer, because as far as I know, Atiku has followers too. The rest of the people too, they have followers as well. But it is only Obi that right from 2023 it has always been Obi. Nobody even usually have time for Atiku, but it's Obi. So we know how all of these things play out. Now we are telling us that it was Trump that invited Tinubu's wife. And meanwhile, the same Trump in that same video where we heard when he was talking about Tinubu's wife, she's well respected among the biggest church in Nigeria, the church she attends. That was what he meant by that. And he came again and said, hey, that does not mean no. Say this thing will be Eldorado, because the issue of all this Buku so it's not backing down. And in fact, they are not talking about that. The so-called Nigerian, the APC people, they've run, to with that Tinubu's wife is this, but they are not talking about the other one. And the question is that so does it mean that these people are saying that when Trump came to say, he wanted to deal with all this terror, these guys are not happy? Because I don't understand what they meant by, it has a softness, and they are not happy about it. That is how it's appearing, it's coming. That is why all of them are so happy. So they are happy that these people, of course we can see that these bandits and the rest of them, they continue to do what they are doing, meaning that these people and you that are supporting Tinubu or APC, indirectly or directly supporting all these bandits. That is what it means, so that they will continue. Because I don't see what that has to do with other political parties. Human rights activists and former federal lawmaker Sani has suggested that the United States government is gradually softening its hardened stance on Nigeria. The former senator who represented Kaduna senatorial districts made the claim that on Thursday night in a post shared on his official formerly Twitter page. Sani's remark followed the recent invitation of Nigeria's First Lady Remi Tinubu by U.S. President Donald Trump to the 74th annual National Prayer Breakfast on Capitol Hill. Speaking during the event, the U.S. President acknowledged Mrs. Tinubu as a highly respected woman among the redeemed people. We are honored to be joined today by the First Lady of Nigeria, who also happens to serve as a Christian pastor, and she has never made any statement. All of them keeping quiet, even the ones that are even happening to Muslims. She even as a border, we're not even talking about, because for those who know, she's not a pastor. I know that kind of person cannot even be a Christian, a born again Christian, not to talk of being a pastor. Even as a mother of a nation, she does not care. She does not even come out to talk anything about this massacre that is going on. Reacting to the development, Sani noted that Mrs. Tinubu received recognition and respect from Tinubu, so from Trump. So then what has that got to do with the stance of Donald Trump concerning dealing with this terrorists? So you don't want them to deal with the terrorists. So these people they are something else. Well, Remi Tinubu is not the president of Nigeria. America will surely remove president of Nigeria from the office. At the same time, Trump's remarks unravel the other side of the story and motive on American stance on the northern parts of Nigeria. Trump is a businessman. He loves money like every business person, and Tinubu realized this Trump's weakness and he sponsored the lobbying of plenty dollars. Okay, the so-called respect will destroy her. He made her way to Capitol and the name of pastor with the name of pastor, using the name of God in vain. God will not even hold her guiltless. She would have used the same and told her husband that he is doing evil, which Aisha did to Buhari, a Muslim. Remi, or whatever she calls herself, will receive a greater damnation of for calling herself a pastor and supporting evil. She was just one of the many faith leaders present. She merits it on her own. Deception 5.0. Trump did think twice. Small, they will bring you to nothing. Be careful. I really can't even understand why the respect I once had for this man gradually died. What does the APC give to these men that make them become heartless and unserious? For your information, nobody honor her as the first lady of Nigeria. Please, she's there with her enjoying the Nigerian resources while our Christian brethren were buying. The US appearing to soften its stance on Nigeria is more likely a routine end of term diplomatic recalibration and strategic engagement, not a genuine reversal of policy. Symbolic invitations do not erase long-standing concerns over governance. So was it Trump that invited her rather? But your Fulani terrorists are buying northern Christians every day in their hundreds. It will definitely be the final abode of few fake so-called human rights activists. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.